For as long as I can remember, I've always wanted to go to space, to explore the vastness of the universe, to see the planets and the stars, and the many life forms that call it home. So when the Outer Wilds Venture Space Program invited me to become an astronaut, I knew I couldn't refuse. This was my big chance. I would get to explore the universe and be among the greats. The training was tough. I had to sit through dozens of hours of lessons, complete zero-G training, and even fly a model rocket for practice. All of this hard work finally led to the fateful day, launch day. The day had finally come when I get to see the stars as more than just twinkles in the night sky. The ship is a little small, but it has everything I will need for a successful journey. A gravity crystal so I won't be floating around while trying to take notes, a computer to keep track of those notes, and a spacesuit, complete with oxygen and a health pack. After inputting the launch codes, I was able to take off into the stars. Being an explorer for the Outer Wild Ventures means you can basically do whatever you want, as long as you're learning something new. With no quotas to fill, or strict deadlines to meet, my curiosity was free to lead my way. With this in mind, I decided first to go meet with other explorers that were out on missions currently. First stop, the Addle Rock, the moon of my home planet Timberhearth and the first celestial body my people ventured to. Esker, our oldest explorer, has been here on the moon for a while now. I can't really say that they're an explorer as much as they're a settler who made themselves a nice home on this humble space rock. Ryback got themselves stuck underneath a falling crust of brittle hollow somehow, so I made that my next stop. The planet may be quite the mess due to all the unstable gravity at its core, but at least they brought their banjo. I asked them if they needed help, but they politely declined. I guess they were comfortable for the time being. Meanwhile, in the Hourglass Twins, Chert was looking around on the Ember Twin to update the star charts. When I had finally caught up to them, they said something very ominous.
Have you looked at the stars in the distance recently? You can see entire solar systems going supernova one after another. I've counted maybe 10, 12. They're in the double digits now, and that's, not normal. Not normal at all.
Why are so many stars out there going supernova?
I don't know. I do know that massive stars like that go supernova when they reach the end of their lifespan, so it's possible that the stars are older than we realized.
I was originally thinking of trying to find Feldspar in the Dark Bramble, but after the conversation with Chert, I think I'm gonna have to save that for another day. The last explorer on the list was Gabra, who seemed to be just chilling on the stormy planet of Giant's Deep. They said they had lost their ship on the last island, but aren't too worried about getting it back just yet. Getting to meet the explorers that I looked up to growing up sure was something else. They're all legends in their own right, yet they talk to me as if I was one of them. I mean, I guess I am, but it's all still so hard to believe. I never really noticed how small our solar system was until now. It doesn't take very long to get from one planet to another. It was getting lost in this train of thought that made me not realize I was in the direct path of the interloper. When I finally came to, I found myself free-floating in space. I guess at some point in the collision I was ejected from my ship, with no way to radio home and no way to make my way back to any of my new friends. All I could do was watch the sun until I ran out of oxygen. The sun looked bigger and more red than it ever has before. Seeing this made me replay in my head what Chert was saying to me about dying stars just earlier today. For as long as I can remember, I've always wanted to go to space. And now that I have, I can't say that I have any regrets.